Hello and welcome back to another video in which we give you a lot of meal prepping inspiration around here. We are meal prepping. We're making 6 meals, I want to say. And then I started this morning. It's Tuesday, it's school day here. So I started this morning and got a lot done. Let me show you what I got done so far. And what I have left, what our dinner plans are this week. As you can see, I've already employed some help over here. We've got people, they wish they were employed. I got people started. So I got home from the gym I get home just before 7. So today I just got to work. I made granola right away and bread before we started school, really before my littlest one was up, who slows me down a lot. So I got those two going. And then I started soaking black beans. Then at lunchtime, I came back and started thawing my ground beef. And then at lunchtime, Micah prepped these potatoes for me. He just washed and cooked a whole 8-pound bag, I think it is, of red potatoes. We put 2 cups of water in there and cooked them for 15 minutes on high pressure. They've been sitting ever since. And at lunchtime, I cooked the black beans. I filled it with a lot of water, which is what I found to be different from cooking beans in a crock pot versus a pressure cooker. It needs more water, so I overdid it, as you see, but I'll just drain it off. I did those for 7 minutes. And then the last thing at lunch, this was all pretty quick, but I made up some more ranch seasoning. We were out, so just got that all together. Then when I want to make ranch dressing, I just use some mayonnaise and yogurt mixed together with a couple tablespoons of this. It really helps to have that seasoning made ahead. So throughout the week, as we start running low on things, like I was out of black beans, I knew I needed more ranch seasoning, I just keep notes of that so that I can kind of come on one day and do all the food things at once. My love language is not being in the kitchen every single day. I don't mind it that much. I prefer it when I don't have to be in the kitchen every day, and so meal prepping definitely helps me like that, and also makes sure that we keep eating healthy and eating the things that we plan to eat. So this is my list that I work off of every day. It just helps keep me motivated throughout the day of everything I need to do. I write down even when I'm switching loads of laundry because I have to do that every day. But I've got the meals that I want to cook tonight, and then all the meal prep things I want to do. And as you can see, I've already done bread, granola, black beans, ranch mix, and potatoes. All I have to do is make brown rice, and that's kind of the working list, and then these are the meals. So we're gonna work through these quick. Joe is making a dinner for us. This is my cousin Joe. He's making some curry. He told us when he came that he is good at curry, so we said, well, that's definitely happening. Anyway, he's been prepping his onions. He's doing his garlic and ginger. Tomatoes. Yum. Good. I'm keeping an eye out if this recipe is amazing.
See what happens. I'm kind of just doing it from scratch. Like, I don't really know what I'm making.
Did you usually make it for your roommates or just yourself only?
So I started out just like watching videos on like how to cook curry, and then I love Indian food, and then I started cooking it for my roommates and friends that would come over, and then kind of from that,
yeah,
I just naturally, I don't know, I just started making it more, at least once a week. And then I ended up making curry like, I think ended up being like twice a week.
Yeah, wow.
Eating curry.
That's pretty good. So this is gonna be good. He told me, I am not sure about making it for 11 people, and I told him, we're 13 people. So did you learn to make it from your dad at all, or he makes more Pakistani food? So
he makes more like Pakistani food. I actually got into making curry when I lived with a friend from England. And kind of from there. Apparently they eat a lot of curry in England, and then
nice. I
liked it and I started eating more of it, and then I started cooking it. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad's made like
he makes
something.
Black paneer.
Yeah, he's made some of those on our channel before, so that's why I wondered.
Really good.
But really, yeah, he loves the Pakistani flavors too.
Did he make it the last time he was here?
He made he's made paneer with shrimp several times, so and chicken and shrimp. So the first meal I'm going to prep, I actually had to run into Sam's Club today to get some snacks for some neighborhood kids that are doing a big play. And so I got, the kids and I were talking yesterday about what dinners to do this week, and we talked about doing barbecued pulled pork. And I had a roast, yeah, like a beef roast. So I thought, well, I could try to get a pork roast at Sam's Club, and I did. And we were gonna pour some barbecue sauce on it, and it is going to be the simplest dinner. I will have to admit to you that I did have to write my mom and say, hey, I have never cooked pulled pork before. I know it's really popular, people do it all the time, but I was like, you do put the barbecue sauce on it before you cook it, right? She said, yes, you can definitely do that. And you can even add onions and peppers. We're not going that fancy. I'm just gonna pour, I've got this barbecue sauce that's sugar-free from Sam's Club like last month. It was really good. We're just gonna pour this whole bottle on top of the pork roast, and just gonna prep it by pouring it on there, putting it in the crock pot. We're gonna eat it, I think, tomorrow. We need a really fast, easy dinner tomorrow night. And so that'll work for that. I may try to make, if school's going well in the morning, I may try to make some homemade buns, which I've never done before, to do pulled pork sandwiches. Also picked up this bag of coleslaw. We'll just put some oil and vinegar, salt and pepper on that, and have it as a salad on the side. Or maybe we'll make it half and half, like a coleslaw and a salad.
Orthodontists, they're putting this in, but before they...
Wait, you got braces?
Lit the lighter and
yeah,
did it right
he's at
off
the end of braces, and it's getting weird now. I am making a brand new to me Thai dish. I'm actually kind of making it up. I've seen friends make this, and I love this pot, by the way. And I have looked up different recipes online. So using what I have and what I know, I love all Thai flavors, but I'm kind of making, I'm gonna write on the screen what I think I'm making a version of, because I don't know how to pronounce it, and when I pronounce it, the children laugh at me.
No, okay. Is there such thing as too much barbecue sauce? I think I might have hit it.
Yeah, we might have done too much. We'll see. So I cut up an onion. I got coconut oil obviously going, and then Micah here. Oh, the sun is working on my garlic for me. Thank you, Micah. I just found out he loves to do garlic. Who knew?
He's a garlic
Who
king.
likes to do garlic?
And when I was halfway through,
Okay, listen. Garlic always reminds me of that one book that we read with the guy who smells like garlic.
Whipping Boy.
Yeah, because it always had this guy who smells
Okay,
like
so
garlic.
we have this thing. It's a Pampered Chef item. I don't sell Pampered Chef. I know 0 people who sell Pampered Chef, but I got it on Amazon. My mom had one when I was a kid. And boy, I mean, not a kid, a young adult. And this thing is amazing. You can even put them in there unpeeled, the garlic cloves, and it peels it, but we get a lot more out of it, it seems like, when they're peeled. But I love it. I'll link it. If you need a good garlic press, this thing will do it for you. And it also comes with a little thing to wash it with. So I love that. Anyway, I'm heating on my oil. I'm gonna throw in garlic and onion and cook that together. And then I believe this recipe normally calls for pork, which I don't have, ground pork. So I'm gonna use ground beef, which my friend that I watched that did a version of this also used ground beef. I think we'll be okay.
What am I sending this to?
Nothing. Don't plug it in. We're gonna use it tomorrow. Let's check on Joe for a second. Boy, I love having a lot of cooks in the kitchen. It's my favorite.
Just got done with the chicken.
Chicken.
So everything's pretty ready.
That's only
now.
one plate of the chicken. There's another
One
plate in the
plate. Oh, yeah, I
microwave.
need to get that one.
Yeah. Okay, this onion and garlic mixture and coconut oil is cooking up, getting tender. Boy, I hope this is good. I have high hopes for this Thai dinner. And Joe's over there hoping his Indian dinner turns out good too. Now I think this would be a good time to add like Thai chili peppers, which I do not have. So I'm just going to add some crushed red pepper flakes. This is the lazy version, and I don't want too much anyway, because I want my children to eat it. But it'll be nice to give it a little kick. Oh, I don't have much left of that. Better put that on the grocery list. Micah is enjoying the kitchen today a lot. He's talking about how satisfying it is to cook big meals.
You guys, this actually works. I haven't cried at all.
Yes.
I'm not
I told him our
kidding.
viewers tell us to hold a matchstick between your 2 front teeth, because he and Micah had tears in their eyes with this onion.
I'm not crying
Yeah.
at
It's working.
One problem with mine is my braces are hurting because
Oh,
all.
I
that's
Whoever
right.
viewer did that,
went to a...
I'll personally fly to your house and I will cook for you some curry.
We've heard of many people that have said that.
You will be
Joe wants to
making a
send you
lot of
some free curry.
But I'm the real one. Like I actually, everything I say I actually mean.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
So just
He's-
let me know.
He's not flying to your house. We're not letting him do that. Look at Joe is sweeping up his mess. What is this?
That's the rule of thumb.
Luka, come watch and learn. Come watch and learn.
I should get wiped up after this.
Wait, why does Luka watch that?
Micah, watch and learn. You make a mess, you sweep it up.
Oh, snap.
I have added 4 pounds of beef in here. This is where I think normally it would be pork, but like I said, my friend did beef and they eat it all the time and love it. So, yum, I think it's gonna be good. I cooked the beef, then I added 4 tablespoons, because I did 4 pounds of beef. I added 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. I just took a little bite. It's good. There's a lot of flavor in it, and I'm just gonna add 1 more thing. Joe's ready. What's going on here?
So step 1, use your coconut oil.
Mm-hmm.
And then I basically took like 2 spoonsful of it,
Okay.
put it in there, and then just let it sit for like 15 to like 30 seconds.
Okay.
And then my second step will be the onions, which I'll put in a sec.
And we ended up doing 2 huge onions, but of course we're feeding a crowd.
Actually, just wait till it dissolves, and then once it's dissolved,
It's ready.
it's ready and we can get the onions.
Oh yeah, he has 2 bowls, that bowl and that bowl. Guys, check out this tent. It has gotten more elaborate over time, and I noticed they have pillows in there, even a water bottle. It's getting pretty, and now I know where all my swim towels are going. Yeah. Last ingredient is, in my dish, is the basil. I have a bunch of it chopped here, a lot, and Micah's gonna chop even a little bit more. That we picked it all fresh out of our garden. It smells so good. And that's why I'm really excited about this recipe, because we get to use up our garden basil. Yeah. There it is. That is the Thai basil thing. A lot of recipes said to add sugar. I didn't think it needed it. It tastes great. But when we serve it, what? We could add a little bit, like coconut sugar or something, the day we heat it up. But, oh, what I was gonna tell you is we are gonna squeeze fresh lime juice on it and serve it with rice. It's good, it's good. Every one of us had tried it. Joe, Micah, Solo, and I loved it. So that one's a keeper, gonna do that one again. I'll have to try it with pork sometime, see how it turns out. And we may try adding a little sugar. I don't like adding sugar to things if I don't have to, but maybe it'll help.
Get really gold, just a little bit more.
Okay, so we've got those onions cooking. Wait until they're a little golden. Smelling good in here.
We can go right next. I'm putting the garlic in next, and then I'll just stir that in, leave it there for 2 minutes, and then put in ginger, stir it in, and then tomatoes after that.
So you used a whole head, or a little more than a whole head of garlic, a large one actually. Yep. And then, did you use both pieces of ginger root?
I'm pretty sure we use only one of them. I don't, normally when I make curry, because ginger's really strong.
So we use that much ginger.
I don't like using too much of it.
Yeah, it gets spicy if you use too much.
Yeah.
We had 2 of them about this size, and for reference, and he used 1. And then he has like 8 tomatoes, I think.
Yeah, about 8 tomatoes.
Chopped tiny. We have 5 chicken breasts. And yeah, that's what the garlic ended up being.
Okay.
All right.
Yep, so
that was garlic and ginger in there, right?
Garlic and ginger and onions in there. And I'm gonna get the tomatoes in next.
Yum, if you could smell this kitchen.
So good.
It does smell good. And then, oh, Solo's cooking for me here. He's cooking the same general recipe that we did last week for spaghetti sauce, but we're making it pizza sauce. So we already cooked olive oil with garlic, and then he's added canned whole tomatoes that have basil in them. Yum. Joe worked all day. This is real life. You work all day and then you cook at night.
Come back at night. This is reality to life.
Yep.
Maybe not 11 kids.
Maybe.
Oh, you're in good training, man. You're in good training. Right now, at this rate, you will be qualified.
He said he wants a big family. He wants 4 or 5 children.
4 or 5 kids at most. I think that's enough. At most.
I'm over here giving my back a break once again. I wanted to make a marinade for chicken legs, but I am losing hope for that. So we could just do that the day of. Solo does good marinades, so he'll maybe marinate them On the day we are going to grill the chicken legs. I think I've hit my limit. I'm still gonna make some pizza crusts though, and Judah has been working, I didn't even show you, I don't think, he's been working on tonight's dinner, which is sushi bowls, so we'll show you that. He's cooked white rice, I cooked brown rice. That thing is loud. And then we're gonna prepare some stuff for that. So Joe's letting his cook with the top like that for 3 or 4 minutes, he said.
I'm going to my last and final step. I'm gonna put in, not final yet, almost, probably halfway. Now I'm just gonna put chicken in, cook it for like 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna let it sit for like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes till it gets gold. Just gonna stir that. Proper Indian chef. You can see the curry powder. I'm so afraid with how much food I made, but I'm freaking out because it looks like a lot, but I know it's not a lot, so we'll see what happens. Yep, so that's it, and I'm gonna let it just sit now and cook for a bit. Now I'm putting some water.
He had curry, coriander. I'm eating a piece of steak from last night because I need some food. We're cooking food, but I needed to eat food. Curry, coriander, salt, and pepper, and he's letting it simmer for 10 minutes. I tell you, this kitchen smells amazing. Oh, and the chicken's in there too. Yum! That one's gonna be good. Okay, there it is. Oh man.
Curry.
Woo, looks good. Since we last talked, Joe added coconut milk, yogurt,
and
a couple cans of coconut milk.
Garam Masala.
Garam Masala. Good job, Joe. Nice job.
So if anyone wants to come, I'll especially fly out. Just let me know and I'll be there. Just pay for my ticket and I'll be there.
He's not going anywhere. Oh man, my hair's actually falling out of the bun. That was really good. He thinks it'll be even much better leftover, which is awesome. I mean, that's meal prepper's dream, right? So that is that. Let me just show you what else we've done. I think we're wrapping it up around here. Back here we have the Thai food that we will eat with rice with lime juice on top. And that is very good. Definitely making that again. This is the barbecue pork. We'll let you know how that goes. Never done that before. And the ranch seasoning, of course, the potatoes, all the granola I made this morning. This is all counting for today. All 4 loaves of bread, the black beans that I will freeze. I just like to have black beans on hand ready to go, and I had gotten to the bottom of my stash. So that is 3 dinners, 1, 2, 3. And then over here, Solo has the pizza sauce. We're gonna add a little parsley and basil to that, and maybe a little sugar this time. Then we have some salmon, sashimi grade salmon. I picked that up at Sam's Club today too. We've never tried it from there, but we're doing sushi bowls tonight. So here's some cucumber. Oh, he's gonna chop some avocado too. And then he seared a little of the salmon for those who want it cooked. We have a big pot here of brown rice. We'll use some of that tonight and then later as well in the week. And then some white rice over here. We're having grapes with dinner too. Picked those up while I was at Sam's Club. Sounds like I got a lot of stuff, but now you've seen it all. This is sriracha mayo that we'll use on top. Yum Yum sauce. Judah ran in a store to get the fish sauce and Yum Yum sauce today, a different store. We don't usually run back to the store as much, but you know, one of those weeks. So we made sure to get one that's not spicy because this is spicy. So we'll put those on the bowls, and then we have this soy sauce too. Oh, and I have some seaweed too I'm gonna pull out. And then grapes on the side. So that's dinner tonight. Putting the cucumbers in a bowl. Gonna chop these smaller, these avocados. Adding the green onion I have growing over there. I'm gonna chop these up in it. Then I'm gonna add some soy sauce, apple cider vinegar, mix it all together, and that will go on the rice. And yeah, last time we forgot, we also fried up the rice a little bit, which helps too. There we go, that is good. And it will help the kids eat the cucumbers, which is the thing they're most unlikely to eat. All right, that's it for our meal prepping tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I could never have done this without all the help once again.
Teamwork.
Especially pregnant. 21 weeks over here, or 22 now, I guess. Whoo, and my back feels it, but I do really appreciate getting it all done. Keeps us on plan. I mean, last week was so good. We had 6 meals done. It was awesome. And I know this week's gonna be just as great because of it, so it's all worth it. Okay, what do you think about sushi bowls? Thumbs up?
It's a win-win.
It's what?
It's a win-win.
A win-win.
I think we should have this more.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, let's have this more.
So Seth's not sure, but he likes the grapes. Oh, thumbs up, huh?
Wrong thumb, this one. No, look. No, wrong thumb.
No,
Wrong thumb.
finger.
Seth.
Wrong finger.
Hot dog.
Let her do that finger.
Seth does it too. All right, you guys, tell the people goodbye.
Bye.